So yeah, we're going to be doing a brand new game of Dragon Age Origins. We'll do the Awakening after. I believe you can just import a character there. And so it is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon the world. The Canticle of Threnodies, 8:13.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. May even
What
be
violence
too
early
late.
on.
For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
I love it. What violence. So I don't know what type of class I want to play or character, so we're going to have to go through all of that this morning as well. I do have a general idea. I don't think I want to play a mage. I know mages are really, really strong, but I think I want to play maybe something like with swords or something of that nature. The background you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. We're definitely going to pick a male, so we can be a human, an elf, or a dwarf. Elves get a benefit of 2 willpower and 2 magic. Humans get 1 strength, 1 dexterity, 1 magic, and 1 cunning. And dwarves get 1 dexterity, 2 constitution, 10% chance to resist hostile magic. A dwarven rogue might be really fun. Humans can be any class. Elves can be any class, but dwarves cannot be mages, it looks like. Magi. What if we did a dwarf rogue? Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some skill in picking locks and spotting traps, making them valuable assets to any party. Tactically, they are not ideal frontline fighters, but if rogues can circle around behind their target, they can backstab to devastating effects. Rogue specializations are ranger, bard, duelist, and assassin. 4 dexterity, 2 willpower, 4 cunning. That seems like exactly what I want to be. We're going to be like a dual wielding rogue. I think that'll be a lot of fun. We can be a dwarf commoner, born castless in the land where rank is everything, bound as the lackey and thug of a local crime lord. You have spent your life invisible, until chance thrusts you into the spotlight, where you can finally prove whether you will be defined by your actions or your birth. Or you can be a dwarf noble. As the favorite child of the dwarven king, you probably take up the first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and sycophants may pose a greater danger than even that of the battlefield. Let's be a dwarf commoner, a man of the people.
Greetings.
Oh, there's several presets we can choose. Let's start with something that we might like. Oh, I do like the orange. Ooh, the bold bearded. Let's start there. Skin complexion is fine dark. I might have to turn the mouse sensitivity down. Kind of like the tattoo over the eye. Let's leave that at the black. We can make it less intense or more intense. Let's lower the intensity just a little bit. It can be a little worn. Oh, we can go with dreads. Oh, this is looking like a warrior. Yeah, I'm liking that. Now the color, orange is not a bad thing. Black would also be cool. Go with the black beard. Some thicker eyebrows. Quite a bit of stubble. Yeah, looking fine there. There's so much customization with this game. It's hard to realize this game came out so long ago. I like the black eyes as well. I think the ears are fine. The nose is fine. Get a big nose. Portrait. Let's maybe look straight on. Change the background as well. Interesting. Ooh, I don't know if we're gonna be good or evil either. We could play like a renegade type playthrough like we just did with Mass Effect.
I have lost the spell.
How do you do?
Greetings. Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
Ooh, the suave voice.
Greetings.
Yeah,
Charmed, I'm sure.
we're going suave. Name is logical. Brusca. Brusca, I think we can't change it well. Let's do next. Okay, points to spend. So our primary abilities are going to be like dexterity, right? Strength, what does strength do? Strength measures a character's physical prowess and directly affects the damage a character deals in physical combat. It also contributes to the accuracy of melee attacks. High strength is essential for warriors, in particular if they wish to wield two-handed weapons. It is nearly as critical for rogues. So we need strength, dexterity. Dexterity is the measure of agility, reflexes, and balance. Higher dexterity improves the character's chances to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge incoming blows, and contributes to the damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers or arrows. Archery and dual weapon fighting styles demand high dexterity to master, making this attribute a favorite for rogues. Willpower represents a character's determination and mental fortitude. With high willpower, mages can cast more spells thanks to a deeper mana pool. For warriors and rogues, willpower grants more stamina for combat techniques and special attacks, so willpower might also be a good thing to have. Magic is the measure of a character's natural affinity for the arcane. This attribute is crucial for mages since it directly increases a character's spell power score, which determines the potency of all spells. The magic attribute also determines how effective potions and poultices and salves are for all classes. Cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons. Most skills, such as herbalism or combat tactics, require a quick mind to master, and an observant eye can more easily find weakness in the enemy's armor. Rogues benefit most from this statistic, as many of their class abilities and special attacks rely on subtlety or reading the target, not raw strength. And Constitution represents health and resilience. Higher Constitution directly increases the amount of damage a character can take before falling on the battlefield. Okay, so we definitely want to get maybe another point into strength. I'm thinking we want to get another point into cunning and dexterity as well. I could see one more into willpower and strength. We go 13, 13, 15, 16. Might be a good balance to have. So we will we'll start there. Ooh, points to spend. All right, so we can get stealing. Oh, we have stealing already. We have poison making. What is this? Combat tactics. Has completed the basic combat training. Warriors and rogues gain access to first tier weapon talents. Mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spell casting. Coercion. Characters influential enough to convince others to change their views. Strength contributes to a more intimidating character, whereas cunning contributes to a more persuasive character. Trap making, survival, herbalism, combat tactics. Combat tactics slots. I don't really know if we need that on our main character. I think we definitely want combat training. Now, we get dirty fighting to begin with. The rogue incapacitates a target who takes no damage from the attack but is stunned for a short time. And this leads up to like feigned death. Claps at enemy's feet, making them lose interest and seek other targets. Okay. Below the belt, the rogue delivers a swift and unsportsmanlike kick to the target, dealing normal combat damage as well as imposing penalties to defense and movement speed unless the target passes a physical resistance check. Deft hands. All rogues have some understanding of opening locks and spotting traps, but particularly dexterous hands and a steady grip give the character a bonus when picking locks or disarming traps. The character's cunning sword also contributes to these skills. Stealth. The rogue has learned to fade from view. Although perceptive enemies may not be fooled, taking any action beyond movement, including engaging in combat or using items, will attract attention. If the rogue initiates combat while still stealth, the first strike is an automatic critical hit or backstab. I think we want to go dual weapon training though. Characters become more proficient fighting with two weapons, now deals close to normal damage bonus with the offhand weapons. When the smoke character strikes with both weapons simultaneously, attacks cause more damage, but the character can inflict regular critical hits or backstabs. Dual weapon sweep. Character sweeps both weapons in a broad forward arc, striking nearby enemies with one or both weapons, inflicting significantly more damage than normal. Yeah, we're going dual wield. Below the belt seems like it might be a good thing to pick up early on. Stealth as well might be useful. We are playing on hard, so I don't really know how well that's going to go over. But let's pick up stealth and dual weapon training. Hard is the difficulty we want to play on.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar,
Yo,
largest
Pedinsky, how are
and
you?
proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat. Can we not do this in front of my brother?
Why not? He knows the slope of the land, don't you, boy?
And good morning, Leverate. Sorry, guys. When there's conversation going on, I'm not going to be replying to chat, as I want to edit this down for YouTube, so it's all nice and pretty and get all the story and exposition there, right? I'm blocking dialogue. You're absolutely right. Good thing we're figuring all this out early on. Hopefully it doesn't get much bigger than that. Nope, not gonna get him today. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, happy to have you here, Pedinsky. Glad you're back as well. Your desk as well, you're right. Ooh, so I can be a bit hostile and choose an option like, don't worry, she'll find a man or she'll answer to me. Or we can be more passive. He's right, whatever it takes to get out of the cesspool. I think we want to be a bit more defensive. We're going to be a bit more brash. But like family in our party, we're going to side with every time. So didn't I tell you not to talk to my sister that way?
You told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in a mittens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold cap teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's got to do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
I don't like him. I don't like to see him treating you that
I'll
way.
treat her however I like, as long as you both eat off my plate. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brat. Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
And her son will call you uncle and come visit on name days.
That's what everyone likes. A castless with a big mouth. But I didn't come for the joy of your company. I've been looking at my investments, and this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
Okay. See, she's found someone. I tell you, we deliver.
It's nothing definite, but he said he wanted to see me again.
Excuse me if I don't start knitting booties. Until I do, you're the one who's going to keep paying her debts with your service to the Carta.
What do you need me to do?
Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
I don't really like that guy.
I'm
Kind of
sorry
has
I
this
had to
as
say
like
that.
indentured servitude. I've seen it before. I'll see it again.
And I feel like every time you do, it kills something in you. You were such a loving child. I hate what this place made you into. That's why I didn't tell you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
I wish. I just wish we didn't have to kiss up to that cave tech.
You know the other options. Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface. No. Unless you find a way to save us all from Darkspawn and become a paragon. We're pretty much on Barat's leash for life.
I don't know why I didn't join the army and fight Darkspawn.
It's sheer folly. One more way the nobles protect their status. They say casteless soldiers are more danger to each other than to Darkspawn. That it's an insult to the smith to let us touch a fine-made weapon. Truly, they just don't wish to insult the warrior caste by showing that given the same opportunities, we could lead an army just as well.
They know we turn our weapons on if we had any.
I have little love for the nobles, but they know, more than we ever will, what the Darkspawn have taken from our kind. Every noble I've met has had a brother or a nephew killed in the deep roads. Yet they let their arrogance blind them to the fact that we could help defend the city against the Darkspawn.
I need to get going before Barat comes back.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
All right. Tactical view. The game can be played from a variety of tactical viewpoints. Use the mouse wheel to bring your camera up and down in exploration mode. When paused, you can issue orders to your characters. Right-click on your desired designation. Your character now has a move order. You can issue orders in real time or while paused. Press space to unpause. You can also use WADs to explore the world, or we can just play fully in tactical.
Who's that?
Oh, who's this chick?
Why are you bothering me? Rika?
No, mother. It's illogical. Your son.
Don't you talk to me like I'm an idiot. You think I don't know my own kid? What are you doing here anyway? Rika said you were finally making something useful of yourself.
If by useful you mean cracking skulls for a smuggler.
What? You thought you'd get a seat on the assembly? Do what you're good for. Get your head in the smoke. Your father was like that too.
At least he managed to get out of here.
Aye. Left me with 2 screaming mouths to feed, not a coin on the table. Had to join the clean crew for the smoke vents. Spent 10 years in those chimneys, soot a finger thick all over my body. All for you. So, you gonna show some sort of gratitude, or do I have to beat it out of you?
Please, mother. I hate it when you get like this.
Please, Mother. I hate it when you get like this. What? Am I embarrassing you? Don't want anyone to see that dear old Mam's a lush? Is that it?
Fine, yell at me because you've thrown your life away.
Oh, did I scare you now? Big tough man scared his mama's gonna yell? Don't you sudden tell me my life is over. I was crowned the paragon of beauty at my 18th name day.
What happened?
Before you were born, men would drop their tools and come running when they saw me. So take your pity and get out of my sight.
She is not a very loving mother anymore, at least. Okay, so we can hold tab to highlight objects, it looks like.
And so I shall.
About sodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Growl.
Lesky, how's it shaping?
Oh, what can I say? No money, no girls, no place to call my own. I've been writing an epic poem about it. It starts, "Oh, you're really, really cursed to have no caste. You noble dwarves can shove it up your..." But I couldn't think of a rhyme.
Cast, vast, blast.
I'm not seeing Court Bard in your future either. I guess we'll have to stick to playing the
The writing
heavies
is
for
already
Blight.
phenomenal. I love this. Give it to me. I'm ready to crack some heads.
Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oskias, some surfacer. Barat got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Barat's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back.
Any idea where this Oskias is?
All he told me is find him. Duster's got some family from the merchant caste. He's probably staying near their quarters.
What sort of goods are we trying to find?
You know, gold, lyrium, spices. Anything that Barat might cut someone's head off to get.
What do we do with him if he's been holding out on Barat?
Well, if he is skimming, we kill him, of course. I mean, Barat doesn't let anyone swindle him and live. Bringing his head on a plate is completely optional, though.
Fine, but let's at least find out what he's done.
Whatever lets you sleep at night, my friend.
Okay, so controlling party members. The new party member has joined you. You can take control of this character directly by left-clicking on his or her portrait or body. Alternately, you can use the tactics menu to adjust how the AI controls them. So it looks like if we do this, we can do the tactics member menu. Okay, so we're gonna go to Lesky. Dirty fighting attack. Oh man, we're gonna have to like get really into this as best we can. Now, can I zoom out back to tactical? How do we get back to tactical? Because we can use WADs to do things. Okay, there we go. All right. We have a marker there that says our house. If we hold tab, we can see another beggar over here. How do I rotate the camera? Okay. A and D rotate the camera. Whoa, wait. What?
Hey there, Carter boy. Care to try a taste of this?
Goliner, another
Anyone
beggar.
like it?
It's because this wasn't available on Xbox. If you played it on Xbox, it was a very different game, to be fair. It was much easier on Xbox, and it was more like the KOTOR style of gameplay. The game was initially developed for PC and then ported over to Xbox before release.
Spare silver. My boy needs medicine.
This is
Doctor
it's
said he
so
won't
much
make
harder
without it.
on
All right.
on PC, just in general. All right, we have Brett's Favor and Sulker's Pass. Brett's Favor is what we're doing, though. Oskias, one of Brett's smugglers, has been holding on Brett's shipments and selling them to line his own pockets. Phone Oskias and show him exactly how Brett feels about being cheated. Oskias was last seen in Tapster's Tavern, which is up over here. We also have Brett's shop.
What are you doing
Have
here,
you heard?
Brand?
King's got a team who found traces of Bronca in the deep road.
Is this the tavern? Tapster's Tavern, yes. Tutorial inventory and equipment. To equip new items, you need to open the inventory screen. To do so now by clicking on the highlight icon or pressing I. To unequip, drag an item from the icon on the left-hand screen back to your inventory. To equip, drag it from directly onto your character. For easy access to consumable items, place them in your quick bar. Drag an item to your quick bar now. All right, what do we have right now? We just have 2 iron daggers. That is not the weapon swap. It says slash, backslash. Oh, there we go. All right, all we have are some basic gloves, basic chest, basic boots. We have a matching item set bonus, providing us what? I don't know what it's providing us. How do we see what our bonuses are? We can see down here though our abilities. We have stealth, dirty fighting, our potions, poison making. Can I make the UI a little bit bigger? Doesn't look like it. All right, we have the bartender, the patrons, Oscius. Here's Oscius. Let's go talk to him.
Hey, I was saving that seat.
That's real thoughtful, Oscius. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name?
You think Brett wouldn't find out you're cheating him?
Look, I always been loyal to Barat. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him.
Fine. Then, oh, no. Save your excuses. Lesky, search his bags.
My pleasure.
Wait, I do have some lyrium. It's just ore. I made a side deal with one of the mining families. If it worked out, I was gonna bring Barat his cut, I swear. I'd be crazy not to.
Suicidal, one might say.
How much ore did you take?
Just a little, maybe 25 sovereigns worth.
25 sovereigns.
Most of that's with my buyers on the surface. I just picked up a few nuggets down here. If I were to maybe give you a piece, that's a lot of coin. Could you forget to mention this to Barat?
How long have you been cheating Barat?
Not long. I mean, I'm not cheating him. I mean, this is my first time. Oh, please don't kill me.
Give me one good reason not to kill you. Oh, no. Who have you been selling to?
Surfacers pay good coin for lyrium. Mages up there, they use it for their spells. Smiths use it in enchanted weapons. I just took the money and ran. I mean, back to Barat to share the profits.
Bad idea, Lesk.
Could everyone who isn't about to die please turn around for a moment? This may be unpleasant. Thank you.
You can't do this. Help! Call the guardsmen! This is murder!
You two let me know if you need anything. I'll be in the back.
It's just a bunch of rocks. You're gonna kill me for that?
I wish there was another way.
Then let me go. Tell Barat you killed me. I can run to the surface. He's never got to hear of me again. I'll give you the lyrium. Do whatever you want with it. Give it to Barat. Sell it yourself. I don't care.
If Barat ever found out about that, he'd kill me.
I'll get out of the business. Open a dry goods shop. He'll never know I'm still alive. Please. What would you want if it was you?
So I think I'm going to play chaotic neutral, right? So we're going to be pretty brash. We're going to kind of just care about ourselves first and foremost. Kind of play it like we did Mass Effect, you know, a bit renegade. So we could help this guy out. It wouldn't be against our alignment. We could also kill him, and that might be pretty fun. All right, just be freaking anything gets the job done. We got to worry about our other guy talking now. I don't know if that's the thing. Fine, but go quickly. If Brett ever hears of this.
He won't. I swear. You'll never see me in Orzammar again. Thank you. You're as noble as you are strong. May the ancestors bless your steps.
Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, so we received, whoa, what is this? Blood Dragon Plate. Requires 38 strength. Massive armor, Silverite tier 6. When did we get that? We didn't just pick that up, did we? There's no way. Okay, so now we need to go talk to Barat. His shop is in the commons.
They say the warrior caste is those who are improving, so the Grey Warden...
Gonna take a little getting used to these
That's
camera
smart.
controls.
If Barat finds out Oscius ran, he'll kill you. He'll kill me. He'll make you kill me, then yourself. Then he'll probably stew us and serve us to the poor.
Too late for regrets. He's halfway to the surface by now.
We should bring Barat delirium as proof of what Oscius was doing.
Yes, we should. Okay, so looks like Barat's shop is probably up here to our right. Yeah.
This place is going to the nugs. Cast.
Barat's shop. Oop. Getting used to the camera controls and all these controls is going to take
The king is old.
a little bit for sure.
His rule won't hold much longer.
Look at that pretty dwarf.
Prince Balin seems far more sympathetic to our interests than Trian.
Balin has some tastes of his own that he knows I can provide. We'll finish this later. It's about time you two showed up. What happened with Ascaius?
He's guilty. Here's the lyrium.
That's all? I guess the Duster was smart enough to keep his main stash topside. And Ascaius himself?
Last I saw, he was coloring the tile on the tapster's floor.
Very interesting. Seeing how my cousin was at the tapsters this afternoon.
Uh-oh.
And he says he saw something change hands between you and Ascaius. And then the Duster Sodding stood up and walked out on his own 2 feet. Does that sound like what I asked? Jarvia, what does that sound like to you?
Sounds like some jumped-up face brands thought they could take a bribe and let him walk free. That's just not right.
The lady says it's not right. You wouldn't disagree with a lady, would you?
Ooh. I think it's, I'm not stupid enough to kill Ascaius in public.
Right. I mean, no one's gonna say spit to you, Barat. But we can't move that free. We needed to get Ascaius somewhere private. We took him to the lava sinks behind the mines. You won't be seeing him again.
You think I'll trust you over my own blood? This one's been thinking to defy me since the day we met. Thinks he's got some big bridges to fill, but there's just not much there. You're both on loose sand with me, but I'll give you one more chance. One job.
Let me guess. I don't really have a choice.
You're catching on. The Warrior Cast is hosting a proving today. All the best fighters, last man standing, you know the sort of thing. They're showing off for some Grey Warden who's looking for candidates to drag off to a life of eternal glory. Now, it's not often we get every named fighter in Orzammar lined up like that. And I have certain acquaintances who take an interest in this sort of thing.
What does this have to do with us?
Warrior named Averd is a long shot, and I've got a lot of coin riding on him. I want you to make sure he wins. Find his quarters, and find out when he faces off with Minar. Minar's the best in the lineup, but I'll give you a drug to slip in his water to make sure Averd has the edge.
What is this drug?
I'm not asking you to distill it, just drop it into a basin. That's all you need to know.
Where's the proving?
He should
whoops,
have
how
an
am I supposed to know
alcove for his pre-fight
where his
preparations.
quarters are?
All the fighters are provided
Misclicked.
basins of water. If you're asking how to sneak in there, you're pretty much saying you're no good to me.
How do I find Averd?
You'll be in the fighters' quarters under the stands.
All right, we'll go right now.
You bet you will. Here's your pass to get on the grounds. The proving starts as soon as the clock strikes. And when I say I have coin on this, I'm not talking about some pittance, like the value of your life. If I don't see Averd's name on the winner's sheet, you'd better make sure I never see you or your sister ever again.
Okay. I definitely want to, like, win the proving if we can. Well, let's get headed out. All right. Where are we headed to? Bless me. We're going to the Orzammar Proving Grounds. But yeah, I think we'll just keep playing like evilish. It's kind of fun if it works out in our interest, right?
Go back to your dirt pile, scum.
Also, it's very interesting playing like fully on tactical. We could play like actually using WADS keys, right, to move around, or we can just keep moving like this, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Turn around, Brand. No castless on the grounds.
How would I like it if I kicked you out of somewhere?
I think what my friend meant to say is we have passes to clean the trenches between bouts, see? He, took a few too many kicks to the head as a training stand-in, you know.
Looks legitimate. Go on through, then. But stay to the trenches. Grey Wardens don't need some eyesore getting between them and the fighters.
Well, thank you for your confidence in us, buddy. All right. Where are we? We are in the proving grounds. Spectators. There's a hallway over here.
Stone's Embrace. That's one of them. One of the Grey Wardens.
You talk to him? Where?
Oh, I dare you to go over and talk to him.
Oh, I will.
Say, welcome to Orson.
Duncan!
Stone met, and blessings on your house. That was the proper greeting for an outsider last time I visited Orzammar. Has it changed? Or is there a reason you're looking at me so strangely?
In my part of Orzammar, we just go with hello.
We do the same in my part of Ferelden. Hello, then. My name is Duncan. I'd say of the Grey Wardens, but I suspect you already know that. Pleased to meet you.
I'm a logical of nobody.
Ah, of course. That's what the face brand means, then. I remember that now.
I'm sorry. So what? Let me see. Is it true you're here looking for recruits?
The Wardens are always looking for those who have the courage to spend their lives in battle against the Darkspawn. It's rare we find those with both the skill and the will. The best Wardens are ruthless to their enemies, compassionate to their friends, and inspiring to their troops. It's a lot to look for, but I hope to find it here, and I hope you also may find what you are looking for.
That's it? Okay. Where are we headed? We were headed over this way to go check out the hallway. Now we have the proving loyalties. Oh, Averned. This is where we're going, I think, the quarters. Oh my gosh, the cameras, I gotta get used to. D turns it clockwise, right? A counterclockwise.
Sweetheart,
Dude's passed out drunk already.
Sod it. He's stone drunk. He could draw a dead man for his bout and still lose. Barat's gonna kill us if we slip up here. He's already jumpy enough after that stunt with Ascaius. Hey, I just had an idea.
I could put on his armor, you know, fight in his name.
That's much better than my idea. I was gonna say we should go up in the stands and start a rock slide, but you're brilliant. You'll be a Verd. You'll go out in his armor, keep down the visor, and fight in his name. He wins, Barat wins, everybody wins. Except all the warrior caste braggarts you leave kissing dust. I sodding love the way you think, my friend. I was afraid Barat was going to kill us.
If I do this, I'll win by skill alone. I won't use the drug. Oh, we could use the drug. I'll put on the armor. You find Maynard and drug him. Yeah.
Got it. It'll help if you can distract him, though. Just, talk to him so I can sneak past him without him noticing. Let's do it quickly. We don't have much time.
Okay, so we need to probably get the armor out of this chest, right? Oh, look at all this stuff. Take all. Where is this guy to distract? Here he is, Minar.
Hey, only fighters are allowed in these chambers. Who are you?
I'm illogical. I'm working the waste trenches. No, I am your humble servant.
And I bet you're the envy of everyone in Dust Town, working so close to the ancestors' favorites. You've got my permission to brag.
Can I tell them I touched you?
It's ill luck for me to touch someone the ancestors have cursed. If you wish a tale to bring your children, return when my fight is over.
Bout 3 is next. Officer Minar versus the Warrior of Air. Fighters, make final preparations, then report to the ring.
That's my fight. We'll finish this when I return victorious.
No more time. Make sure you have everything and go tell the Proving Guard you're ready to fight. And don't forget to keep your helmet down.
I don't know if he poisoned him or not. Looks like he might not have. Okay. Let's get some armor on. Because we have to use all this heavy armor. Two-handed sword, man-handed axe. Do we want to use the mace or the sword? I guess we could use both, right? We need to dual wield. Main hand, axe is main hand as well. Okay, we might have to use the shield then to do this. Well, let's give it a go.
I believe it is time for your bout. May fortune favor your fight, Averd. Are you ready?
Nod.
As you say.
This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar, for our honored guests, the Grey Warden. The warrior Averd, son of Galton, will fight Officer Minar, survivor of the battle at Kar Ellerin.
I don't know if he got poisoned.
Honor me with this fight. May the stone show the boldest heart through the strongest arm.
Watch out, Duster. You'll be coughing up blood tonight.
First warrior to fall.
I'm hoping
is
so.
Vanquished. Fight!
All right, so it's paused. So can we sneak? Cannot activate in combat. Okay. So we can use low kick. We're winning so far.
Honor is mine.
Oh, he stunned us though. We're kind of just auto attacking right now. Low kick again. Did not queue up. Oh, we did it already. Okay, so you just have to you don't have to target again.
I will show no weakness.
We're fucking kicking ass right now. Oh, come on, come on. Hit him again. Hit him.
I will defeat you.
This one right here is our health poultice, our healing potion. The skull is poison making, and the far one is stealing. So we can make poisons once we have some materials. We're playing a rogue. We did it.
The winner is Averd.
Oh, look how bloody we are.
A truly memorable fight. The young cadet vanquishes the wily veteran. Healer, see to his injuries. The warrior Averd, son of Galton, will fight last year's Journeyman Division champion, Adalbo, proven in glory before the stone.
You honor me with this fight. May we both win glory in the eyes of our lords.
Now you're talking my language, brother.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight! That's what I shall.
Stun him. Start wailing on him. We are fully healed though, at least. I did see that pool of blood. Look at us go. Look how strong we are. Maybe we want to be a tank. Maybe we shouldn't have been a rogue. Though being a rogue's gonna come in handy later. There's gonna be a lot of graphical stuff. I got a graphics pack to improve everything, and that might be one of the reasons.
The winner is Averd! The ancestors have withdrawn their blessings and embrace a new champion on their field. The warrior Averd, son of Galton, will fight Lenka, silent sister in training. She has made her vows, but not completed her blooding. Will she be accepted into the legendary order? That will depend on her performance today.
Dude, we're just gonna keep kicking ass. You take all the fun out of this part.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Just keep stunning and keep meleeing. That's all we can do right now. We don't have a lot of other options. I wonder if we need to use a healing potion ever. We might need to against her. my god, we might need another one already. Holy crap. One more hit. Come on, one more hit. Nice. Well done.
The winner is Everd! Linka went to the stone without a sound, as befits her vows. But it wasn't hard to see the blood that was spilled. Everd will advance to the final bout to determine the true champion of the ring against...
What?
Oh, he did get poisoned.
It's my bout already?
Oh, is this the real Everd? It's the real Everd.
Hey! That's my armor!
Yeah.
Who
It's
are you?
something with the texture
How
pack.
dare you disrupt this sacred...
Wait, I know that man. That's Everd. Then what imposter did I fight?
Remove your helmet, warrior, and let all who watched you see your face.
I am of no caster clan, but I have defeated you all. Oh, you're gonna come at me? Dude, fuck their rituals. I am a god. Witness my rise.
Castless! You insult the very nature of this proving. Guards, take this filth away.
Hold your man, I pray you. This warrior has defeated the best you have to offer. Is that not what this proving is for?
We are honored by your presence, Warden, but this proving is not solely for you. There are laws which have governed this arena for 1,000 years. This man is no warrior. He is castless, rejected by the ancestors. His very footsteps pollute the stone. He has no place here.
Except as your champion.